A person who always chases more forgets to see what they already hold. A cup filled with water is useful, but if you keep pouring, it overflows and is wasted. Life is the same. When you always seek more, you risk losing what already nourishes you. The wise don't ignore ambition, but they first appreciate what's in their hands. Gratitude isn't settling. It's the foundation of true wealth. What you own today was once something you hoped for. If you can't value the small things, how will you ever value the big ones? A painter doesn't rush to finish a masterpiece. They focus on each brushstroke. Look around. Your life is already rich if you choose to see it. You don't need more to be happy. You need to recognize what already makes you whole. Would you still choose kindness, even if the world repaid you with pain? A saint once saw a scorpion struggling in the river. Each time he reached to save it, the scorpion stung him. A passerby laughed and said,
"Why do you keep helping when it only hurts you?"
The saint smiled and replied,
The scorpion's nature is to sting. Mine is to help. Why should I let its nature change mine?
kindness isn't about what others do. It's about who you are. The world may test your patience, your goodness, even your heart. But if you let the actions of others turn you cold, you let them decide who you become. True strength is staying kind in an unkind world. Do good, not because of them, but because of you.
Have you ever chased success, only to wonder what it's really for? A businessman saw a fisherman relaxing by his boat and asked,
"Why aren't you out catching more fish?"
The fisherman smiled.
I have enough for today.
"But if you worked harder, you could buy more boats, make more money, and retire rich."
The businessman insisted. The fisherman chuckled.
And then,
"Well, then you could relax and enjoy life."
The fisherman looked at the ocean.
but that's what I'm doing now.
Success isn't just about more. It's about knowing when you already have enough.
A fish that never leaves the small pond will never know the ocean. The limits you accept become the walls of your world. If you only aim for what's easy, you'll never reach what's possible. The greatest minds, the biggest dreams, all started as a simple thought, one bold idea that refused to stay small. A bird doesn't fear the sky, it was made to soar. You too are built for more than you can see right now. Don't shrink your dreams to fit your comfort. Expand your vision to match your potential. Challenges will come, but they are just stepping stones, not stop signs. Every great achievement starts with the courage to think beyond what seems safe. Dream big, act boldly, and step into the future you were meant to create. You are not a side character in someone else's story. You are the protagonist of your own. Too often, people wait for permission, for a perfect moment, for someone to choose them. But the main character doesn't wait, they step forward. A great story isn't about things happening to the hero. It's about the hero making things happen. If your life were a book, would you be proud to read it? The choices you make today shape the chapters ahead. Every setback is just a plot twist, not the end. Every challenge is a chance to grow stronger. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to keep moving. The greatest stories are written by those who dare to live them. So take control. This is your story, your journey. Make it one worth telling.
A mirror never lies, but it also doesn't define you. If it reflects dust, you wipe it clean. You don't shatter the glass. In life, your mistakes, failures, and doubts are just dust on the surface, not cracks in who you are. Those who seek growth don't avoid self-reflection. They use it as a tool for progress. The strongest people don't look for approval from others. They measure themselves by their own improvement. If today wasn't perfect, make tomorrow better. If you stumbled, get up with more wisdom. Be kind to yourself. See yourself as a work in progress, not a finished product. True confidence comes from knowing your flaws, accepting them, and choosing to grow. The mirror shows where you are, but only you decide where you go next.
Life doesn't test you, it reveals you. Like boiling water, pressure can break you down like a soft potato, or make you rigid and unyielding like a hardened egg. But the wise choose to be like the coffee bean. They change the water itself. Do not fear adversity. Use it to grow, to influence, to become stronger. Hardship is not the enemy. It is the fire that forges character. Complaining changes nothing, but your response changes everything. Will you let challenges weaken you? Will you become hardened and closed off? Or will you rise, adapt, and transform the very world around you? Strength is not about what happens to you, but what you choose to become.
A craftsman's final work reveals his true character. If you rush the last nail, the house may stand, but it won't last. Life is no different. Every decision, Every action is a brick in the foundation of your future. Some give less effort when the finish line is near, but the wise know that how you end something matters just as much as how you begin. Excellence is not a single act, it's a habit formed in the small, unseen moments. The world may not notice the shortcuts you take, but your life will reflect them. Will you leave behind a home built with care, or one that crumbles with time? Every day you are shaping something, your skills, your character, your legacy. Choose to build with purpose, even when no one is watching. In the end, you don't just live in what you build, you become it.
A sculptor does not curse the stone for its rough edges. They carve, refine, and shape it into something greater. Your past mistakes are no different. Regret is like carrying a heavy stone. It doesn't fix the past, it only weighs you down. The wise don't punish themselves for yesterday. They learn, adjust, and move forward. Forgiving yourself isn't forgetting, it's choosing growth over guilt. If you can show kindness to others, why deny it to yourself? Every masterpiece was once unfinished, every strong foundation built from broken pieces. You are not defined by the mistakes you made, but by what you do next. Growth isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Let go of the weight, drop the stone, and step forward. The past is a teacher, not a prison.